a phobia is a fear that an individual who has the fear sees as irrational. So if somebody says to you, "I'm afraid that that this country's leader will cause a war that will be deeply hurtful to many people," and I'm so afraid of it that I sometimes lose sleep worrying about that. If somebody says that to you, you don't want to say to that person, "Oh, that sounds like you've been pretty afraid. Um, Maybe you should jump into phobia treatment," because that's not a phobia. A phobia is when the individual who's afraid of the thing thinks the fear that they're experiencing doesn't make sense. So I'm remembering back in my history of weird disorders that as a child, I was afraid of stepping on, can you guess? Monsters, villains, cracks. I was afraid of stepping on cracks. I, I had some weird idea that if I was to be stepping on cracks, this would not be advantageous for my mother's health. Maybe I overheard somebody say, if you step on a crack, you break your mother's back. I don't know, but I do recall looking at the pavement as I was walking, thinking, whoop, better step over that thing for mom's sake. Was that a phobia? No. Was I afraid? Yes. Didn't make any freaking sense. No. Well, then why isn't it a phobia? Because I thought it did make sense. I wasn't interested in overcoming that fear so I could pound the cracks. I thought doing so would destroy my mom. So no, that wasn't a phobia, but a phobia is what happens when somebody is fearing something that they believe doesn't make any sense. So the way I teach people how to clear things and deal with things is basically by doing it. I think the best way to teach people how to do things is to do it, to show them how to do it and then explain it.